a great match, great occasion. And as I always said, I was in describing the match, I was 7-3 ahead, and I missed an easy red with the rest. Only needed the last red and black. And I think if I'd went 8-3 up by the one, and probably comfortably, I missed that 7-4, and then he went he went nuts. To be
Yeah.
fair, I scored 4 centuries in an 80
Yeah.
night, and one of the best frames I ever won was the frame at 9-8, because it was 9-8 and 40 ahead he was, and one of the best frames I ever won was that frame to take it to 9-0, because it was literally on the ropes. He was playing so well, the crowd were loving it. It was just I was having a nightmare. Getting out of the chair seemed like hard work.
Yeah.
I put myself in a position I did have chances, as we said, to win. But again, as I've said many times over the years, looking back, and of course I was gutted. I mean, gutted to lose that. Not just to lose the Masters, but obviously to be so close and have chances. But however, in hindsight, it was the right result. The right guy won, because obviously, as you said, I was 6-3 up. But the following year, he was 5-0 down, I think, to Mark Williams, and then the year after, he was 7-2 down to Ronnie O'Sullivan. So he beat those two greats from behind as well. But the
Yeah.
fact that he won it 3 times, it's called the Paul Hunter Trophy in his name. And as I always say, he was 27 when he died. He only had he was ranked number 4 in the world, doing really well. He had a 1-year-old daughter, and as I always said, like, so how could you begrudge him that? And obviously, daughter myself, so get to grow up and have the career I did, and see my daughter grow up as well. So as difficult as it was for me to take at the time, it was the right result. I've
Yeah.
no qualms about it at all.
Yeah, it must be kind of difficult in a way, because I often hear of boxers, just using that as an analogy, Fergal, that it's in the same sport and arena of two contestants, going against each other, and it must
Yeah.
have been very like a sad time for you as well when Paul did pass away in 2006, because you shared such a historic final with him.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't particularly close with. I wouldn't say like we didn't get on, but again, he was a bit younger, but also probably more sociable than I was, certainly at tournaments. Whereas I was very much doing my own thing. But yeah, obviously for that was terrible what happened. And again, I can also remember after the final, back in the hotel, like literally sitting beside, literally sitting on, nearly sitting on my lap as such. We're sitting beside each other at 6 in the morning after it, talking about it, and obviously so pleased. But I said we did share that match, that moment. So there was always going to be that. If I hadn't seen him for 20 years and you met up with him again, you would have been drawn into that match and that occasion. So memories of that as well. But I said no, it's terrible, sad what happened for
Yeah,
such a for the
yeah.
game, obviously from him and his family, and his family were lovely, particularly his dad, who I knew quite well, lovely man. Terrible, and also for the game, a great loss for the game. He was a great character.
It's a very sad, and obviously may he rest in peace, Paul Hunter, and